announced fresh back from Berlin, I understand, Mr. Lindsey Kroll. However, he's another good Texas German kid, actually a Texas Aggie German kid. He's also the president-elect of the Houston-Leipzig Sister City Association and is currently serving as the president of the Rotarian Club of Houston, which was very instrumental in starting the Sister City relationship between the two cities. Lindsey?
Good morning. And so distinguished to be able to follow such great speakers and wonderful folks. Again, my name is Lindsey Kroll, and my ancestors immigrated from Germany in the 1850s, so it's been a while. And I'm pinch hitting for Wolfgang Schmidt, who is president of our Sister City Association from Leipzig, and would want to be here, but he's in Germany right now, and so I'm pleased to represent him. We're proud to provide a bridge for Houston citizens to connect to one of the most exciting and fascinating cities in Germany. The first mayor of Leipzig after the collapse of communism, Dr. Lehmann Gruppe, said in a speech in Houston, "Leipzig wants to be what Houston is, and Houston wants to be what Leipzig was," referring to the richness and influence that Leipzig had in its past and the energy and dynamism that Houston now has that Leipzig hopes to have in the future. I have the privilege to read to you the greetings of the mayor of Leipzig, the Honorable Burkhard Lohn, followed by greetings from the CEO of the Gewandhaus Orchestra, Professor Andreas Schulz, from Bürgermeister Jung. This October it will have been 25 years since the peaceful revolution of autumn 1989. The unjust communist regime that was then in power was swept away by the nonviolent demonstrations of 70,000 people around Leipzig's inner city ring. The events of October the 9th in Leipzig paved the way for the opening of the Berlin Wall and the reunification of Germany. With a magnificent festival of light, spectacular illuminations marking the most important locations of the peaceful protest of the time, and in the company of heads of state and representatives from all over the world, the events will be celebrated in fitting style by the citizens of Leipzig under the patronage of the German federal president, Johann Gauck. On October the 9th, Secretary James Baker, a key figure of the time, will travel especially to Leipzig in company of Secretary Henry Kissinger to deliver a speech during the traditional peace prayers at the St. Catholic Church. The place where the peaceful protest movement started. The world-famous Leipzig Gewandhaus Orchestra, which was also an important institution within the framework of the historic protest, will tour the U.S. in November and start the commemorative tour of our sister city, Houston, to mark the events of 25 years of the peaceful revolution and the opening of the Berlin Wall in autumn 1989. And now from Professor Schulz. It's a great honor for the Gewandhaus Orchestra to present the opening concert of this year's tour to the United States in Leipzig's sister city, Houston. 25 years after the fall of the Berlin Wall, it fills us with pride that an orchestra from Leipzig, city of peaceful revolution, will perform in Houston, home of former President George H.W. Bush and former Secretary of State J.J. Baker III, who played a decisive role in the historic events leading up to the German reunification. The Gewandhaus Orchestra is the oldest civic symphony in the world. Music lovers worldwide revere the highly individual sounds that distinguishes the Gewandhaus Orchestra from all other symphony orchestras. With our 15th visit to North America, we celebrate our 40th anniversary touring the United States of America. We invite you to join us for an extraordinary musical experience. Let yourself be inspired by the unique sound of the Gewandhaus Orchestra in Jones Hall at the concert on November 3rd, 2014. Thank you.